Yo, huddle up, huddle up,
Huddle
huddle
up,
up, huddle up, huddle up, huddle up, huddle up, huddle up.
We got the Week 10 post-game review. We back again, man.
Yes, indeed. Welcome, people. This is a little bit of a special episode as far as how it's going to be coming out on to you guys. So maybe be audio only with some visuals coming in there, somewhat. But we'll see how it looks.
Yeah,
you know
the producer homie, man, is actually being watching the ops. Catch a L, man.
He got a front row seat of the game, man, which was a great one. And I know y'all had a good time out there. I'm a little jealous that I didn't get my tickets early enough and get everything set up logistically, or I would have been out there. But salute to Zay for holding it down and keeping the content going. I seen you posting on the IG and everything. So follow us on all of those things too. Make sure y'all follow that. Again, you got your boy Rich.
Yep, you got your boy Mike.
Yes, indeed. And I'm forgetting the name of those socials. We should have wrote those down. Zay be having them on the tuck.
Yeah,
man.
no, Zay gonna have.
He'll have it in there. It'll probably be on the bottom of the screen. But I appreciate y'all always tapping in. I hope the enemies tapped in with us because y'all caught another L in y'all stadium.
Yeah, and low key, quiet as kept. That game should have been a blowout, yo. It was the offensive play calling was mad weird for a long time.
Is that what we want to do? Is that how we want to start out? We want to start out with the just going through the game?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Right,
like the offensive play calling was just mad shaky in the beginning.
Yeah, we get the ball to start out the game. Flat 3 and out, nasty outside bubble screen that was dropped by Zay that looked like a fumble, but it was tipped at the line, so it definitely wasn't a fumble. Then we tried to run it with Henry. He ends up getting stopped 2 yard, maybe two a yard rush.
Yeah, and
then we threw a nasty pass, 3 and out. And then they come on the field.
Yeah, the defense is looking like a Ravens defense.
No, not that first drive.
Yeah.
J.J. McCarthy was dicing us up. He burnt up Humphrey on that first drive.
Oh, yeah.
That was the very first drive. It was looking scary at first, man.
because they did put up a 7.
They scored on us, man.
Yeah.
They came down the field, scored on us easy. So it was a lot of like, all right.
They got beat deep early. I wonder why they had him in the game, though. You noticed it with his right hands.
I think it happened on that play when he got beat. Because I seen him like grimace at his hand. I think they wrapped his hand up and put him back out on the field.
Oh, because I'm like, yo, he can't tackle people.
Unless
like
his hand was like that beforehand. Again, hit us in the comments and let us know. There was a cast that was clearly on Marlowe's arm. He couldn't even make some tackles at some points on the game. I think that's why they pulled him at the end of the game there. And again, we'll get into that in a little bit once we get a little bit down towards the end of the game. Because it did come down to a last almost second kind of thing where they had some chances to win the game or at least tie it.
Yeah.
But we turned it on after that. The defense became what we are known as
looked like a Ravens defense,
good Ravens defense. It was a lot more points.
Solid out there, bro.
A lot more points than I would have liked to seen scored in this game. But the way the defense held stout in the midst of us going through that, it was at least 4 different times that Loop had to score field goals.
Yeah, bro. We kicked
down there on inside the 20.
4 times, yo.
We were inside the 20 most of those times, yo. Yeah. Like I don't like that, man.
And
like,
I'm sorry, yo. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Mark Andrews dropping that ball, yo. That was crazy.
That's a big play,
that was
man.
A touchdown he dropped.
Mark Andrews dropped it, and then right after that, Likely dropped one that
he
that's uncharacteristic. We never really see Likely dropping the ball.
Yeah.
He had 2 drops this game. One looked like it was more of a miscommunication than an actual drop, but that
I'm blaming that low key on Andrews though, because you ice the offense when you drop a touchdown pass that touches both of your hands.
It definitely threw off the momentum because we got the ball going down the field finally.
Yeah,
he was wide open. The ball was technically high, but it was in his hands, both hands. It wasn't like it touched one of them. He should have caught that ball, and he walks into the end zone if he catches it. So, yeah, those are the plays we do got to make. Got to get that cleaned up for later down the line. I'm also very, I don't want to say alarmed by it, but it's something to look at the fact that we cannot get any kind of push up front from the line.
Yeah, yo, I don't understand. Like I said,
for the run.
Yo, it's
Russian
no reason
blocking.
Derrick Henry should not be able to get at least
It makes
3
no
yards,
sense,
yo.
bro. He's rushing up the middle getting stuffed. Like,
And they had Lamar get rocked back there a
Come
few
on,
times,
he took
yo.
some hits
One
this
time
game.
he got dogged out. Thank God they called that penalty.
even though We got some lucky penalties.
We got some lucky penalties. Bro, the Ravens never get penalties in this fashion ever, yo. We got a lot of them today.
Got a lot of penalties. Not a lot, but they were very impactful penalties that really helped us out. Yo. Like, slamming Lamar like that.
Tackle, yo, they called the crazy penalty, roughing the passer. The Thalen block on Kyle Hamilton. I'm like, wait,
crack back.
It was a
blindside block.
I didn't know that was couldn't do that, yo.
That looks like football. I
had no idea, bro. You couldn't play football anymore.
That's how football used to look back then, man. And I again salute to them for making the play. That is the letter of the law. Then make the play call. I appreciate it. You know what I mean?
One thing I will say that I saw technically, in my opinion, though, like. They gotta start calling holds on our defensive line eventually, yo. Like the O-lines that we play against always hold the D lineman, and it's like, bro, it was one you called out. I think it was Roquan. It was crazy. I'm like
right in front of
y'all
everybody.
Don't see that, yo.
Butt naked, man. You should have threw that flag.
Y'all
but I
don't
think
see that, yo.
I think they were biting the flags because they were having a historic day in false starts.
Yo, they had mad
in their home stadium. How does that happen?
McCarthy.
Was it the Ravens' presence? Were we too loud down there? Because I did hear a lot of our chants on the TV. Zay could let us know on that front.
Yeah, Zay, we gonna have to tap in with you and you gotta let us know how the Ravens.
They had like 8-9 false starts, man. Like that's either discipline issue, count problems where they not communicating that correctly, or they was too loud. The 12th man was actually us in there, which is nuts.
Yeah, that's hard. People travel to come out and see him play because we turning it around slowly but surely. But the promising thing is like the defense is starting to look like the best part of our team again. Like,
it's beautiful.
That's vintage Ravens football, and that's Ravens football. Every time we won the Super Bowl, the defense was that, yo.
Yeah,
it was, I mean, like we could use a great defense,
and the offense finally started to kind of figure things out. We got that one drive down the field. Justice Hill ended up getting that touchdown to kind of set us apart.
Yeah.
And it was just uphill from there. Being able to see, Zay Flowers look like he's coming into his own. He's clearly our number one wide receiver. It was beautiful. He did have that one
he was
fumble,
getting them yak yards this time,
but the way he was running after the catch in this game, he wanted to get upfield.
Yeah.
His jukes now incorporate him getting upfield a little bit, and I like that. Thank you, man, Zay.
Nah, Zay, he played a good game. What I would like to see, though, again, I keep beating a dead horse because I feel like they do listen to us. Yo, implement that 2-back set, yo. I don't understand how Keaton Mitchell gets 2 back-to-back, like 15 to 20-yard carries, and then they just stop running them. Granted, that one he did fumble out of bounds.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo.
But that was him just being out a little wobbly because the very next play, he ends up cutting up the field with behind that Pat Ricard block up the middle.
Yeah, get that
Pat
man
Ricard looks like he enjoys blocking, yo. So allow him to block for the guys we got. We really have Keaton Mitchell back there.
Yeah.
He's really good. He's really fast. He's an exceptionally fast running back, yo, that we need that institute
you
into
remember
the game.
You remember that one Pat Ricard hit and like broke the seam just a little bit, and then just boom boom.
But I'd be remiss
on the left side for like 20 yards.
And y'all can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I'd be remiss if I do not mention number 58, who I had no clue who he was before this game. And if y'all knew, salute to y'all. Y'all be paying attention.
Nobody knew who 58
his name
was. So.
Is either Taven or Tevin Brown. So I don't know which one it is. I mean, Tevin Bryan. Tevin Bryan
balled out, yo.
Number 58, you was doing your thing in the interior.
Nothing but consistent pressure in
I seen you out there,
yo.
man. Draymond Jones.
And Travis Jones and Draymond Jones.
The line, the way they were moving them around, because when it started
I told you they was going to rotate them, yo.
The first drive, they didn't. They left him on the sideline mainly that first drive, and they scored.
Yeah.
After that, he was in the game mixing and matching. I think he's going to be our starter going forward.
Yeah.
He's a problem on any level. Like you can line him up outside or inside, and then like you said, that allows you to free up Mike Green coming back there, number 4 or 5 with the great tackle for loss that he had in this game.
He had a great tackle.
That was all of them get that front 4 right there, and then Uncle Kyle can come in at third downs here and there sparingly.
Yeah.
I like seeing them in there. This allows Jenkins to now sit down with 58 and Draymond Jones in there.
Yeah.
That allows Wilkins to come in the level that I think he was supposed to be playing. He's dominant in there when he can play at the level that he's supposed to play at, not starting all game.
No, I agree. I feel like the D-line was the most improved facet of the team this week.
For sure.
Like, the D-line, like, keep putting the pressure on that boy. Like, they had McCarthy back there scared.
It started out a little hairy at first because McCarthy is he's got a lot of, what you call that?
Moxie?
Not the moxie. It's more of just being able to stand there and take the pressure.
Oh, yeah,
He's got a lot of that.
Well, he keeps his eyes downfield.
That first drive, we were on him. Kyle barreled down on him. He threw a nice out route. And then he threw that fade, that fade kind of route out over Marlowe. Yeah. So like he does have good just awareness in the pocket and the ability to take the pressure. But we started getting to him, and that caused him to make really rookie looking throws. Yeah. That's what those picks were. All of those picks were from very rookie looking throws. Deep bombs down the field looking for Jefferson. And
so the first pick with Malachi, that was a rookie throw.
That was a rookie throw. It was a nasty rookie throw.
The second one, though, with Marlowe, what's his name?
Jefferson fell.
Jefferson fell on the route.
Marlowe was not that far. He was in front of him before he made his cut. And then he falls. I don't know if he necessarily, now again, it is Justin Jefferson. I do not know if it's as bad as like him just burning right past him and scoring versus maybe a pass interference or him making the play because he was there. It wasn't like he wasn't there, man. And then, but that third one that he threw, no, it wasn't a third one because that got called back. Yeah,
that was
Roquan play.
Roquan was beautiful, yo. He looked like a receiver out there.
In my eyes, Roquan, that was an interception, yo. That was a pick,
They robbed you, yo.
They said the ball was moving, though, yo. So
yeah. If they called a touchdown in the back of the end zone for Shorty when he fell and his feet wasn't set and he didn't make a football play, that Roquan joint was a pick.
It looked like a pick.
Because he had it sturdy and the ball touched the ground a little bit.
Hit us in the comments if y'all thought that was a pick, because I definitely thought that was a Roquan pick.
I thought it was a pick.
Either way, great play, Roquan. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen Roquan on our team make no play like that.
Yeah.
Diving, interception, or incomplete pass deflection, whatever you want to call it. No, that was beautiful. And he read that perfectly because he seen him come off that. He was in zone, seen him come off that joint, and just went with him. And he threw it right there. And then, it was a perfect play. But, we just got to make sure we continue to close games out. A lot of the offensive play calling sometimes just gets frustrating,
sketchy, bro.
Man.
Like, even the one Noah play I hated that we did, but it worked. When they did, like, the weird, like, toss thing to Lamar, yo, I'm like, what was that, yo? It's so many things that could go wrong.
They stole that from the Eagles. The Eagles literally just did that not too long ago. So there's an Eagles play, but again, it worked. It worked. I wasn't a fan of it, though, either. It just happened to work on that instance. I would like to see more trickery like that maybe in the red zone or on the goal line when we get closer there, but it worked for the purpose that we needed it for in that play. But Marlowe, man, if you really hurt out there, Brody, I need you to let people know because that drive towards the end where they end up scoring.
But shout out him making a pick with the one hand.
He did make the pick with the one hand, which is impressive.
Yeah.
You got to give that to him because that ball could have easily been dropped. It was like a punt return with one arm. But that game could have easily been a lot closer. It was a lot closer than it should have been. They came and they drove that ball down the field, specifically on that play when Marlowe and them rushed in on 4th and 10, and he couldn't make a tackle because he was playing with one arm.
Yeah.
He's out there playing with one arm, but we got Martin on the sideline, a tackling machine.
Yeah.
Put him in the game, bro.
And he came up and made a nice.
It's not like Marlowe out here making that many picks anyway. Like, it's not like he's a pick monster this year. We need somebody that can tackle. If he can't tackle right now because he got one arm, put him in the game.
I think the pick monster is going to be Malachi this year.
Malachi looking comfy.
He just got one last game, and then he got another sturdy one this game.
I know he's looking comfy, man. I know Zay went crazy.
He becoming who he thought he would be, yo.
I know Zay went crazy.
He's slowly turning into that guy, yo.
It's feeling good, man. We could have closed the game out again, too, with Gilman late in the game where he could have got a pick. It's a lot of time. But again, we played well. The guys played well on defense. I'm not putting it on them. I was more concerned with some of the offensive play calling.
It's like I think it was you or Zay. I can't remember who said it. Or I think we kind of like we debated about it earlier in the season. One of those games we lost. That front line, the guard play, yo, it's starting to look detrimental, yo. Like that offensive guard play is like, how can they, yo? They just be missing stuff, and it's like, yo, when we in the red zone, we gotta score, yo. Yeah. Lamar should not be getting sweat like that, yo. Where he gotta. It was like 3 or 4 times Lamar's moxie really showed for him not fumbling the ball. Yeah. Like that one, the dude got underneath him and
the penalty
drove him into the ground. He still didn't fumble.
He held that ball.
It was another one in the red zone towards the end of the game. He got hit.
Yeah.
It looked like that would have definitely been a fumble with 90% of the quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah.
And we just got to protect a stellar asset like that more. And even with Derrick Henry should at least be able to get a foot out the backfield first before it's three dudes hitting him, yo.
We have to run him on the outside. We cannot have him stretch plays and tosses only.
Yeah.
He can't go up the middle, man.
Yeah, that's not his thing, yo.
Pat Ricard, I guess maybe tried a few times, but that should not be our lion's share of the runs that I was seeing was him going up the middle and just getting stuffed immediately.
Want to know something crazy? Also, I think if they implement that 2-back set, a lot of the inside runs could be Keaton Mitchell. Because, like, if Pat Ricard gives him that little bit of separation, he's like a bullet, bro.
We saw it happen in this game.
He's getting out that backfield.
That long run that he had up the middle was off the back of Pat Ricard and him cutting it back up the middle.
Yeah,
insanely
that was
fast
like
and
the
shifty.
3-gap too. Like it wasn't even an outside.
That's what I'm
run.
saying.
Yeah,
he cut it back into the middle.
Yeah,
that's how he got upfield. He was running up the middle and then kind of went diagonal with it. But man, yo, like I do want to see more of that dynamic 2-back set at some point.
Yo, we need it because that would control clocks. That would have
and it
everybody
keeps the defense honest.
Yeah,
because they can't just if you got Henry back there and they're in some kind of protection format. If he's coming up the middle, all you gotta do is stuff. He's too big. It's honestly a liability. He's too big to run up the middle, I think. Too tall.
Yeah.
Literally to run up the middle. So
especially if your guards can't get a good front line
exactly.
Because he's the type I need to get 2 steps together and then go.
And then I can start punching people in the face. Because he had a few of he had that one run where he was able to get his stiff arm game on a little bit, slamming people by the locks and everything. Yeah. So you were able to see it when you run them to the outside. That's usually the case. If you got Pat Ricard running to that outside with him, it's going to be like 8 to 10, 15 yards, maybe even a touchdown.
Yeah.
So
I still got to understand, though, yo, with the Kyle Hamilton penalty, yo, the one where he got blocked. What is that?
That's what they called the penalty.
I was so confused. I would be hot if that happened to us. I'm not going to lie, Vikings fans, I'm real, yo. I thought that was a regular football play.
I did
That's
too.
what it looked like.
You heard me say it. Remember when I said he got knocked out? I was like, "Oh man, that was a great block."
He just used his shoulder pad in his hands.
I never thought about doing that. It was a good block, man.
He didn't do anything crazy. I was like, "Yo, I'm confused."
Was it blindside or was it?
They called it a blindside block.
Blindside block.
Yeah, they called it a blindside block, and
yeah, I was confused by that one, man.
Yeah, it was weird. And I gotta give a shout out to Bateman too, because he dropped the touchdown. But he went and got it back and got us that first down in the red zone, which led to the Justice Hill touchdown. So
that's how we got the game.
Thank you for that. That was very nice. Yo.
Loop missed one, but the special teams played really, really, really good today. Those two fumbles that we caused on the kickoff returns.
Yeah.
Big plays, man.
Big play. And shout out, I'm forgetting his name now. That's why we Zay always helps us. But 39. The guy that we kept.
Jackson, I think.
Jackson.
His last name.
I like you, yo. You a dog. Every time he's around the ball or in the punch-out situation or making the tackle.
It's a great play.
Every time,
bang, bang play, man. And that's how we got the game completely turned around, and we never let it up after that.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah. But I'm again, offensive coaching, lock in, yo. Again, we should not be getting to the red zone 4 times and not scoring, yo, and only getting field goals.
Field goal, he had 4 field goals.
And if you see, like, all right, we tried it 2 times in the red zone. The guards aren't getting any push for Derrick Henry. Let's try something else. We got all these different players.
There's so many things.
Try something else. Get a quick route to Hopkins. Get a quick route to Zay Flowers. Do a toss. Do something else. Like, yo, they don't change it up. It'd be like the same 3 plays.
Lamar's the most accurate he's been ever in life right now.
Bro, he's the most accurate
quarterback. He can throw the ball if y'all want to
try
to throw something freaky in there. But, yo, we have to score on these. We should have scored at least 3 extra times in this game. And it would have been closer to the scores that I said.
Yeah.
Which was like 38-21. I had it around that.
Yeah.
They scored the 21, but we didn't get to that 38 that I wanted.
And it should have been well over that. Like, we should have at least scored like 2-3 more touchdowns.
Or did they get the 20? What was the final score? Exactly. Hold on, let me pull it right here.
Yeah, we gotta look. Like, we literally, as soon as the game ended, we came downstairs and got it done.
To record. But I'm just excited that the guys were able to pull one out. They scored 19. Sorry about that. So 27-19 was
27-19. Yeah, and I was saying 31-10
We were
at
probably the
first.
closest as far as like in scoring, I guess. With you going a little bit over on the Ravens side, they went a little bit over than what you said on the offensive side. But we did it.
Yeah, another great game, yo. We getting it done, bro.
We doing exactly what we
doing
need to
what we
do.
were supposed to. And the thing that makes me happy is like, yo, it's starting to look like a Ravens defense again. I hate to keep saying it, but real Ravens fans that's from Baltimore and was here before the Lamar bandwagon and all that, no matter how mid our offense was, the defense was always good, yo. Always punching somebody in the mouth, always aggressive. I like it. I like it a lot.
And we back to it today. We back to it, man.
Yeah.
Wiggins wrap up.
Wiggs. I ain't like that check. He did that twice today, too.
You got to rap, man. Come on.
Kyle Van Noy missed the tackle, too, yo.
But Teddy B.
He was supposed to make McCarthy pay
for
that.
Yeah.
That made
Y'all
me
let them
mad,
get that stupid trick play off,
That was
man.
disgusting,
I really do feel like if Draymond Jones was in the game on that
He'd
play,
have dogged him out.
Oh my
He'd have
goodness.
dogged him out, yo. You don't run around all willy-nilly like that, yo. You're not Lamar, yo. They were supposed to punish him at least once, yo.
Yeah. But I appreciate the dub anyway.
Yeah.
But where we at with it on the
Oh, we all good. You know, since we don't got the visuals, we a little bit shorter this week, man. Y'all already know we'll be back again next week for the pre-game and post-game show. Keep supporting, keep liking, keep subscribing, keep huddling up, man. We appreciate y'all tapping on all platforms, man.
Yes, indeed. And again, I appreciate anybody that's able to correct us. Anything that y'all throw in the comments. I'm in there liking stuff now. Y'all saw me talking about it this last episode. I apologize for my sniffing. So I'll be back in the comments more and more, making sure I engage with y'all. Look out for me. It's @wo_chemosabi in that joint. You'll see it in there. I'm not spelling it on here. You're just going to have to see it.
Yeah, mine's, I don't know what mine is, but I always interact too. I don't usually comment too much, but I'll like stuff and all. Mike Miner, you already know what's going on. So
yes, sir.
We getting it done, man. Keep huddling up. Keep engaging, man. We appreciate y'all. We'll be back next week.